Thelianroth, maybe? Actually, let's do... Warcry. Yeah, then yeah, Wrath of Edoras. Ah, boo. It's probably just like... He's probably still dead, isn't he? Just after the one hit. Ooh. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of armor, which makes sense. Like, they're pretty much pure armor, aren't they? You know what, actually? I may as well do Paralyzing Shot, because I don't think they can do anything but their melee attacks. So it's like the orcs from before. If I just do that, I can just take them out. And not really have to worry. Actually, I'll tie up to Idriel. She will Elrond herself. And then we can work on doing other things. She can blast them with water while things are going on. I mean, I can't remember. Oh yeah, this runs out after a while, though, is the problem. If I remember from the orcs. So this is this could be a terrible plan if I'm not fast. But I mean, if we now all target one guy, we can... Why are you missing so much? Why are you so bad? Rangecraft, what we need to do... Pierce well, why not? Oh, I should be piercing a little the other guy to make it see... Idriel can do more damage. So actually, I'll start hitting this guy. Thank you! When he head after immediately... Oh, what? He's not... His paralyzing strike has ended. This is bad. We'll keep them back. We'll put them back into control. Yeah, I'm assuming that... Well, the Mumakil had so many other abilities that I don't think that's going to be a huge issue. Ugh. I don't think I'd be able to do... He was immune to being slowed. He's immune to being asleep, I think. He was immune to being stunned. So I think... I'm fairly sure he's going to be immune to... I think I'm not going to mess around with you. So I assume he's going to be immune to being paralysed like that. But he had loads of other attacks that weren't just kind of melee type things. He had his stomp might be considered melee. I mean, that's the thing, is like, what would be counted melee, what wouldn't be. But the Haradrim volley certainly probably wouldn't. His foul breath probably wouldn't. I meant to use the Rupture Armor one there, alright. Well, we do what we do. We do what we do. Stick with Horsefoot Skewer. And then Idriel. We'll finish off with our Loudwater Fury. Might be a little excessive there, but alright. So it looks like you don't really get random fights. I mean, other than the kind of scripted random fights. Oh, we've got that Troll as well. Oh, there should be... Oh, this is going to be the Mumakil, isn't it? There should be a save point before every boss. Before the boss. And you scatter them around, so it's not obvious which save point is before a boss. But you have them before each boss. Because otherwise you have to do this nonsense. Especially when the game lies to you. I'm wondering, like, is it? Because it can't be a deliberate thing for the game to not, for the game's kind of system to lie to you in its interface through that. I don't know. I mean, lying. Very harsh kind of words, but it's true, isn't it? Deceiving. Okay, so it's just these guys. So we'll put him to sleep again, because that seemed to work well for us. I think then we will tag out Idril for Berethor. And we'll do ourselves a war cry against Captain. Although, yeah, draining shot isn't hugely useful. Ooh. But, so he's taking a bit of a battering, always good. That was about 12,000. Yeah, we'll say that. About 12,000. Oh no, that was Wrath. That was Wrath of Edoras, not. I know how to play this game. Where's that one? Decent amount of damage there. And that immediately makes him the target. Fair enough. But we'll tag you out for Idril. Idril can then Elrond herself. Keep, and then he'll Earden later. But actually, I could probably do a war cry to knock this guy down. I mean, I might not actually. Oh, actually, with the Wrath of Edoras, I might still take him out. So then, Ecthelion would be against the Easterling. Or that happens, and I potentially waste some action points. All right. Yeah, I mean that's always seems to be the thing with this Ecthelion Wrath. It ends up being Easterlings are tougher than trolls. This is what we learn. Elrond Earden. I should probably check. It might be that it's changing before I notice, but I don't think it's changing that much is the problem. Because the initiative track does change as you choose different attacks. Healing, keep everyone pretty much at full health. Earden. Upshot armor. Oh, you're not dead. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Oh, no, not on Idril. No. What's this mean? Have some water. I think this is the area before the fight. Really? Fairly sure there was a 15 something fight. This is the area before that, so I think we'll run back and save. I'm sure. Oh no, sorry, that was the Nazgul, wasn't it? That had the 15 something very high numbers of experience. Points. So yeah, this is probably about right. We'll save game and then we'll head back, try and kill the Mumakil. No, let's do things the way we do them properly. Save there. It'll be interesting to see how long the final total is and compare it to how long the Let's Play is, because that'll tell us how many times we've had to backtrack because of kind of dying. Admittedly, this one we're doing a bit more kind of backwards and forwards because I don't want to have to go through each fight anew. And then this is the one where we fight you. I think. I think this is the fight with the Mumakil. Right, yes. Right, perfect mode. Now, Banner of Elendil didn't actually do anything. It did some damage, but it didn't stun because he's immune to it. So it was a little bit wasteful. I mean, what I could do is I could tag out for Elagos. Elagos. Oh, I wonder, could he use Creature Bane? Because it is a giant, you know, creature. Vulnerabilities: fragile to water, fragile to light, immune to stun, root, sleep, bind ranged, slow, powerless against piercing though. He has 206,000 hit points, 50,000 action points. Yeah, that's that. Ooh. Okay, that's why I don't do examining that much, because it takes up an action. We learn that, so we've learned this now. I assume you're piercing, so he's quite weak against piercing. So personally, I was expecting him to be weaker than that. I think we're going to double Warcry. Which is a bit naff with Elagos. But I'm assuming this has got to be piercing. Oh, 6,000 hit points, I'll take that. You'd think with a spear that'd be piercing as well, but he's slashing with it, so I don't know. And we did have some misses there, unfortunately. What are we on? Yeah, so I think knowing they're weak to piercing is quite useful. But that should almost be... I think that should be a free action to examine, rather than an actual thing. But... because otherwise you end up in a position where I'm sitting here, knowing it, and I can know for next time, piercing attacks are really good. Let's see if I can slow him. I probably can't. Yeah, he's immune to being slowed. I can't remember if that's a thing I saw. But the problem is, I don't know how that will have affected my spacing there. Like, I think it may have slowed some people down. I can frenzy and immediately take 2 actions, but I don't think I've got any good actions, have I? I might bring Idriel back out. And heal Eoden. Although he hasn't got the action points now. And he's going next. Like, yeah, that's probably not so good. I just gained some action points. I'll take that. Rupture armor. Yep. So then Berethor goes, and he has enough points to double Warcry, so he's going to do it. Oh, he doesn't. Oh well. He can Warcry and then Warcall. I thought I had just enough. Oh no, I do. I do. I was thinking 450, but that was for the double action Warcry. Not for the 2 Warcries. Oh, what? No. No game. No. They're free attack. Oh, are they... what? No, they're... no, they're free attacks. He should be using his most powerful thing he can use. The game is lying. Like, if it says free attack, it's not like Idriel won't use points to cast Loudwater. She's currently at 908. It doesn't cost her any action points. So Eoden should be using... You're missing a giant elephant. You're missing a giant elephant. Oh my goodness. If you're the best Rohan has to offer, no wonder they're doing bad. No wonder they can't fight. I've just wasted all those action points for you, mate. All of them. You're gonna get 2 attacks in a row. I could tag to... I don't really want to tag to Hadhod is the problem. You're probably immune to, you're not immune to paralyzing shot. That's not a lot of things you can do with it. I won't be able to sleep. I think I'm gonna frenzy for 2 actions. That's gonna allow me to paralyzing shot for 1. So he's not immune to that. I don't know which, if any, of his abilities that will limit. And piercing might. Which is a bit rubbish to put them together. That was a silly thing to do. Because I've just stopped him from using them, and I've just limited his damage with it. So he should have another... he gets another action after this. I think... the problem is, it doesn't tell you when things have been... when you've been stunned. Okay, so you've just done that twice. Okay. Oh no, Earden's in yellow. I'm going to tag him out anyway, so it doesn't matter. Going to tag out for... I think I'll switch out to Hadhod. I know he's not got kind of the particular abilities I'd like. Cleaving Wound could be useful. I can't slow him down, but I can have him slowly take tiny bits of damage as we go. If he hits. Yep, I know, I missed. I know. Don't need to rub it in. Yeah, we're gonna need to target Trilin again, I think. At some point. Actually, now might be used. Actually, no, I want Hadhod to tag out. I don't want to use Warcall, though. Let's tag for... what could possibly go wrong? Poison wounds? Damage over time? Yeah, we'll try that. The thing is, it's probably not going to do a huge amount for us. Still, at 6,000 damage is not awful. Elagost is having a bad time with it, but he's my... he's the chief guy I've got for... that was the one I meant to do. Reduces accuracy. Problem is, I don't think my of his abilities rely on accuracy. So I don't know how much of an effect that's going to have. Hadhod, we're going to... like 100 points of damage. That's nothing. We're all going to die.